Loves, welcome back to the StaR's Cartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. Baby, I'm so happy because I woke up today and God said, you go ahead and take that boot off. Okay? And baby, all glory to God, okay? I'm so happy, you know what I'm saying? Because I really, it's just it's a lie. It's a lie. It's very difficult, frustrating, and annoying trying to get around with a boot on your foot. But you know what I'm saying? I praise God that I was able, you know what I'm saying? I got through it. We're here now. Okay. Praise God. You know what I'm saying? I still have a few things to do as far as recovery and making sure my ankle is strong. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be putting on heels too soon. But at the same time, I can't say that because I don't know. Like, I wasn't expecting God to say you can take the boot off now as fast. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how fast the recovery was going to be. You know what I'm saying? Girl's not a doctor. But anywho, but we already know God is a healer. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Anywho, like as I was saying that, God said I am. Okay, but like God is a healer and I'm so grateful. Anyways, the message that I heard when I woke up this morning, okay, this song was in my head. And there was a dream that I was having prior to the song. However, the dream, God took it away, Holy Spirit took it away, so I don't feel like it's meant for me to share the dream. That dream, okay, this is another dream, but that dream specifically, the one that I was having before I heard this song. But anyways, let's get into it. The song, yes, because the song I just cannot get it out of my head. And the song is Lose Control by Teddy Swims. Something's got a hold of me lately. I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in and the devil's knocking at my door. Out of my mind, how many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yes, taking a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know, I lose control when you're not next to me. I'm falling apart right in front of you, can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me. Problematic. Problem is, I want your body like a fiend, like a bad habit. Bad habits hard to break. When I'm with you, yeah, I know I could do it on my own, but I want that real full moon black magic, and it takes two. Problematic. Problem is, when I'm with you, I'm an addict, and I need some relief. My skin and your teeth can't see the forest through the trees. Got me down on my knees, darling, please. Okay, that's enough of that. But anywho, that's the song. Whew. The scripture comes from First Maccabees 7 and 9. What is And he sent him and that ungodly alchemist and made sure to him the chief priesthood, and he commanded him to take vengeance on the sons of Israel. So also, hold on, 9 and 1 as well in First Maccabees. And Demetrius heard that Nicanor was fallen with his forces in battle, and he sent Bacchides and alchemists again into the land of Judah a second time, and the right wing of his army with them. And they went by the way that leads to Gilgal, and encamped against Mesaloth, which is in Arbela, and got possession of it and destroyed many people. So here's a message. Okay. God is saying, like, I feel like this is somebody that you have like a love story that is filled with possession, obsession. Okay. This is scary. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna tell y'all why. You know what I'm saying? This is like somebody you didn't do anything to make this person feel this way, but they do. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all already know that, you know what I'm saying, your girl before she was saved had, you know what I'm saying, I delved into a lot of things. And this is reminiscent what God is showing me about this relationship is reminiscent to a love spell gone wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that somebody did this, but somebody may have. But I just feel like this is somebody, for some of y'all, it's just natural. It's natural because you are meant to be with this person. For one reason or another, they, yeah, like you have separated from them, and they feel like it's like they wigging out without you, and they wigging out without you by their side. And for some of y'all, it could be a situation where this person feel like you did that to them. Maybe they experienced it before, so they know what it's like to be under a love spell. It could be a situation where they have family that's either into the occult. God said for somebody they have family in the or they have family that do things like this. So they are assuming that that's what you did to them, and they keep trying to send stuff to you in order to break this here. But it's not a spell. It's because y'all intended to be together. And just because they family don't like you don't mean that all of a sudden all they feelings that they have for you is going to float away. It doesn't mean that it's going to, disintegrate just because they friends feel some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I've always seen, like, in my personal opinion, the only reason friends and family is going to feel some kind of way about somebody else's spouse is either one, because they jealous, okay, and that's regardless to if they want that person, they want someone like that person, or they feel some kind of way of what these people chemistry is like together, or maybe they feel like they not able to spend as much time with their, who, regardless to what they, sibling, cousins, aunt, uncle, parents, whatever, they not able to spend as much time with this person as they used to, or friends as well. They want their friend back. They want to be able to hang out all night with their friend. They want to be able to drink and chill and run the streets, whatever it is, with their friend, and they not able to do that no more because this friend wants to be with the person that they love. So these people that came together and trying to figure out some kind of way to break y'all apart. Now they might have put something together, you know what I'm saying? Because there are little, spells and different knickknacks that people can put together to keep people separated. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And they could have did, you know what I'm saying? You can do that with a simple freezing spell. And I just feel like this is somebody, they did something like that. And y'all apart from each other. And you know what I'm saying? This person, even though y'all are apart from each other, whatever they did, it worked. Y'all are no longer together. Y'all not talking no more. Y'all not around each other no more. Every time y'all have tried to meet up, something goes wrong. And it's just always supernatural. This happened, that happened, this happened, that happened. Something is always happening. God said this person is losing their mind. They losing it because they want to be around you. They want to be with you, and they don't understand why they can't. It's bothering them. For some of y'all, you know what I'm saying, you didn't got to a point to where you so sick of them canceling on you that you like, okay, you can't, you know what I'm saying, this is just ridiculous at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's like, even if these people were feeling like in the past, they may have felt like this person was always choosing you over them. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't a situation where you were forcing them, but that's what they chose to do. Now it's a situation where this person is being forced to choose any and everything else over you, and they don't like it. It's almost like they spirit and their physical is fighting with each other because they want to be around you, but because of this spell, they can't. God said this person, it's like it's backfiring on them. Long story short, you know what I'm saying? Just like when somebody put a love spell on someone, a lot of times it backfire. More than often it does backfire. But if it's somebody that don't naturally like you, they naturally don't want to be with you, it will backfire. Regardless if it's because that person is protected and you start, it backfire in that way, or if it's a situation where this person don't like the fact that they want to be around you, they, you know what I'm saying, it'll be the kind of vibe where somebody, they feel like they not even really attracted to this person. They feel like they don't even understand why they like this person. Like, you know what I'm saying, write down a list of the things they do and don't like, and the list that they of don'ts is far more than a list of do's, and it makes them angry. There have been people that have lost their life because of stuff like this here. There have been people that have, like, they cause all kind of destruction up on themselves because of what they did. This is why love spells is no good, and I said that before. It's no good. It's not good to try to force somebody to be in love with you. Moving on from that, this is backfiring because this is somebody that naturally wants to be with someone, and there is someone else that is trying to force them not to be with this person. So whoever this person is around, they getting all the attitude, all the animosity, all the frustration. It's like this, it's a lot of anger that's built up inside of this person because they feel as though they can't do what they want to, and they can't. That's really what's going on. They are not able to do. It's like the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Instead of it being a situation where somebody is having feelings towards somebody they don't really like, and they don't understand why they have these feelings, this is somebody that have feelings towards somebody they like, but they are not able to. It's like they can't pursue them, and it's bothering them. And I just feel like, and that's the message. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody, they feel like they going crazy, and they feel like they losing it. Every time they get ready to move towards you, something happened. Every time they get ready to pursue you, something happened. And then whoever is causing this, it could be a situation where somebody ex or somebody this person is not interested in is doing this here. Every time they around this person, they is like blowing, like, I just feel like this is somebody that's always going off. They always talking nasty. They always ready to fight. They're very, and they have a lot of animosity towards this person, and it's because of what they doing. Now the thing about this is it's gonna cause some destruction, because the scripture says, and Demetrius heard that Nicanor was fallen with his forces in battle, and he sent Bacchides and Alchemists again into the land of Judah a second time, and the right wing of his army with them. And they went by the way that leads to Gilgal, and encamped against Masalah, which is in Arbela, and got possession of it, and destroyed many people. God said this person is taking names, and you know what I'm saying, and dishing out, you know what, they sticking a foot in somebody behind what they did. This part, like, this is somebody that, you know what I'm saying, they asking questions later. They putting a, you know what I'm saying, they put in people now, and they asking questions later because they trying to figure out what's going on. This is somebody that's trying to find out what's going on. And if this is somebody like you, the person that this is happening to, you want to be with somebody, and you know you want to be with this person, and every single time you get ready to this, every single time y'all get ready to see each other, every single time y'all get ready, whatever it is, I just feel like there's always something that happens. And it's not just little bitty stuff, it's crazy things that happen that cause y'all not to see each other. God said you need to look at those who are all up in your face. Because it's somebody that is all up in your face, always around you, always pushing themselves up on you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever this person is behind this here. And for some of y'all, it's just simply a situation where it's somebody that don't like this person for one reason or another, regardless to what it is. And the saddest thing about it is this is a situation where this spell in itself can backfire. Because, you know what I'm saying, if you think about it, if somebody is so possessive like this here and obsessive like this here, that they will literally put a spell on you so you can't be around the person you want to be around just because they feel some kind of way about that person, this is somebody you don't want in your life. I wouldn't even want nobody like this around me. I don't want nobody around, be around nobody that's gonna do nothing like this here. Because in reality, who you love is who you love. And it don't, like, if it's somebody that's like a friend or a family member, it don't have nothing to do with them. You know what I'm saying? And just because, I know me personally, even if it was a situation where I've had a friend or somebody in my family that they was with somebody that I didn't like, I'm not finna, they ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It don't mean no love is lost, but at the same time, I'm not finna deliberately go out my way to put spells together to try to get them to break up. That ain't none of my business. They ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like this is a situation. So, like, who you love is who you love. And that's none of their business. And I just feel like when it comes down to it, whoever this person is that is putting this stuff together, they are dealing with the wrath of God, because they doing this without cause. It don't have nothing, just because they don't like that person for whatever reason, regardless if they don't like them because they wear green every day, or maybe they don't like them because they drive a certain kind of car, they don't like the kind of job they have, they don't like this, that, and the third. It don't matter. In reality, they don't even have to deal with whatever it is they don't like about this person. They don't. Because when it really come down to it, they only gonna see them at little gatherings for a few hours, and that's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's not a situation where they finna be all up in this person's face every single day, all day. And why in the world would they try to force whoever this person is, and I hear you, for somebody to be with somebody that you don't want to see every day? Somebody that you don't want to be around, somebody you don't want to see, somebody you don't want to deal with. But this is somebody that's trying to bend the narrative, and they trying to force somebody, regardless to what it is that's going on. This is somebody they are fighting with themselves, because there's a spell out that is making them, forcing them to do stuff that they wouldn't even normally do. This is their will is being bent. They want to do something else. And you know what I'm saying? This is not to be confused with, it's a difference between somebody when they just not interested and they just don't want you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Everybody is not going, you know what I'm saying, like everybody. Everybody is not going to love everybody. And it's not always going to be a situation where every single person that you encounter, or every person that you fall in love with, is going to fall in love with you. Now, obviously, if you fall in love with somebody, that means that you have had the time to actually be around them for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about somebody that has led someone on, but deep down inside, they not interested in them. This is a situation where these are some people that click like this here, and they really get each other, and they really have charisma. They really have this is a relationship that is blossoming, and every single time the relationship starts to blossom, every single time they supposed to see each other, every single time they supposed to hang out, every single time they have a date, there is something crazy that happens to cause the date not to happen. God said it is somebody that feels some kind of way about y'all being together. And regardless of whose side it's on, it's somebody doing this here. But God said whoever this person is, they are having to deal with the wrath of God. And for somebody that's going through this here, they are actively taking out the time, effort, and energy to figure out who it is. And like I said, they sticking a foot in people behind now and asking questions later. Anyway, that's the message. That's the message, y'all. Baby, I was not expecting that out that song. But that's the message. Confirmation. But that's the message. God says somebody that is crazy. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? And I know it's a lot of crazy people. We in a time now where we're learning that, being a narcissist is a thing, and people feeling like they need to have absolute and utter control of what other people got going on in their life. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like this is somebody that's dealing with this here. And some people are up on it and they peep it, and some people don't even realize when they have, a narcissistic sibling, narcissistic parent, narcissistic friend, or a narcissistic lover or ex-lover or whatever. But this is somebody that's having to deal with somebody that is really trying to control the narrative of their love life, trying to control who they end up with, trying to control, what they do with their time. And God is saying this person is, what I'm saying, they gonna walk into some trouble. And I truly I feel in my spirit, once again, God said whoever this person is that's going through this here is going to wage war against whoever this person is that's sitting up here putting a spell on them, because they want to do what they want to do. And they can peep that something ain't right. And like I said, regardless if this is a friend or family member or whatever, this is somebody, they know that this person had this going on, that they sit around with pots and pans, and they have the herbs, and they put the herbs on the candles, and they do all kind of crazy stuff. So this is somebody that's looking at them sideways and trying to figure out why they can't do what they want to do. And another thing, the spell that this person has put out It is causing a lot of calamity. Because, like I said, it's not a situation where this person is, you know what I'm saying, it's just little. So this is big stuff, crazy stuff that keep happening. Like, out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying, somebody is getting hurt. Out of nowhere, somebody getting robbed. Out of nowhere, something, you know, a fire started. Or this is happening, that is happening. It's like crazy stuff every single time this person get ready to do something with the person they love. Something crazy happened. So it's not even just a situation where it just affects this person. It's affecting other people. And it's backfiring. This is something that, just like I said, love spells backfire. Whatever this person did, it is backfiring. I'm even looking how I got this sauce from Taco Bell that say fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is backfiring upon them. And it's causing more calamity than what they expected. In reality, they would have just been better off leaving this person alone, leaving this relationship alone, whoever it is that they with. You know what I'm saying? It would have been much better for them to spend a few days out of their time, a few hours out of their time with the person they want to be with, than for this person to cook up all these spells and they trying to do this, that, and the third. God said for somebody at first, it was working in their favor. At first it was like this person was just bickering with whoever this the lover, the whoever, you know what I'm saying, whoever you are. They was starting fights with you, starting arguments with you. It was a situation where they just started to feel like they didn't like you. It was a situation where they were starting to have interest in other people that didn't even have nothing on you, couldn't even hold a candle to you. But now it is starting to backfire on them. And it's starting to backfire bad. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's a situation where, you know, if they in a friend group, and I'm hearing God saying that this person is saying, I wasn't trying to do that. That's not what was supposed to happen. Like this somebody crying saying, this is not how it was supposed to be. This is not how it was supposed to happen. Because it's like, to keep them away from you is taking more. Because at first it was just a, you know, somebody else distract them, or it would just be, you know what I'm saying, they didn't like that you did this, they didn't like that you did that. But it didn't keep them away the way this person thought. It didn't keep them away, like, you know what I'm saying. And now it's big crazy things that's happening. People getting hurt, all kind of calamities is happening. People, you know what I'm saying, God says somebody is in spiritual jail or in actual jail, something like that is happening. All kind of crazy stuff. Like somebody has been to jail, somebody went to jail, something like that. It's like it's getting to a point to where bigger and badder things have to happen in order for y'all to stay apart from each other. And this is not how it was supposed to work out. But they should have left their hand out that pipe. They should have left their hand out that jar. They should have never did what they did. And you know what I'm saying? If this is the person watching that cooked up this little spell, you want all that calamity to stop happening, you better go in that freezer and take that stuff out and defrost that and throw it in the trash can. And you stop it. There. Problem solved. You stop it. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to, as a warning to whoever this is for, that don't want to do that. Because they know as soon as they do that, it's going to be HE double hockey sticks to pay. Because as soon as you take that stuff apart, everything is going to fall up on you, boom. As soon as you take it apart, everything is going to backfire. It's going to be like, boom. Like, I just feel like it's a bunch of energy just that keep growing. Like on Dragon Ball Z, how he be, and the energy just, you know what I'm saying? It's going boom. Like, and I'm just being real. That's a warning. But you know what I'm saying, if this person keep it up and they keep that in the freezer and they try to keep on adding more to it and they want to make another one and they doing this and they doing that, God said it is going to backfire because this person wants to do what they want to do. And you know what I'm saying, in reality, this is some, like, I hear it goes, this person is like hell and high water. They want to be with who they want to be with, and that's just that. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, it is going to be a situation where this person is causing a lot of pain, a lot of heartache, and a lot of problems for not only this person, not only whoever you are, but they self and they friends and family around them. It is affecting everybody. It's affecting everybody. It's not just affecting who they intended for it to affect no more. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And in some situations, whoever this person is, that, you know, that this person is interested in, they living their life. They living their best life. They not even, you know what I'm saying? It's not even a situation where they really being affected by this here. Because, you know, just because you are in a relationship with somebody or in love with somebody or dating somebody, courting somebody, whatever it is, it don't mean that y'all lives intertwine. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is not a situation where these people is married. Their lives is not intertwined like this here. They got their friends, they got their friends. They got their family, they got their family. And that might be part of the reason why whoever this is that's putting this magic together is doing this here. Because they feel some kind of way. They feel like this person is an outsider. Regardless, and y'all could be from the same neighborhood, could be from the same city, same country, same history, same background, could even have the same, you know what I'm saying, background as far as ethnicity and all that, and they just feel some kind of way. And I've seen that. I've seen where when you date somebody from a different culture and other people, you know, that are in that culture will have they'll feel some kind of way about you. I dealt with that before. But I'm just being real. I feel like this is a situation. What is somebody, y'all literally from the same, y'all, it's no reason for them to feel how they feel. But when it really come down to it, just because you haven't been hanging around them and their friends does not mean that, you know what I'm saying, it's like it's treating you like you an outsider and you ain't even do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's that kind of vibe. And it's whatever it is that they doing, it is not affecting this person in any shape, form, or fashion the way they thought it would. The only effect that it's having is this person is not able to be around you. And even when it comes to that, you know, God will shield your heart. God will shield your heart. So it's not a situation where you feeling like the full like blow of heartache when it comes to this here. This somebody you just like, okay, I guess they not interested. And you going on about your business. Regardless if you didn't started dating other people, you living your best life, you not stressing yourself out about this person, you didn't move on. And this person is the one that is feeling all the heartache, they feeling all the pain, they are very frustrated, they very irritated. This is somebody that is stressed out. And it's because somebody that took out the time, effort, and energy to put this here on them. But they gonna figure out who it is. I'm serious. They gonna figure out who it is, and they may have to go through a few people to figure out who it is, just like the scripture say, because it was several people that was affected in that scripture. God said it's gonna be several people that they gonna go through. They gonna, you know, they gonna check several people trying to see what's going on, and they gonna like I said, God said it again. They gonna put their foot in people behind first and ask questions later. This is not gonna be somebody that's just they gonna try to talk to everybody and get down. Because some people like to lie, and when you're trying to be nice, when you just simply trying to be nice and you trying to be, you know, trying to get the gist of it, and you're trying to get an understanding, some people, they want to lie and want to act like they don't know what you're talking about. This somebody, they don't want to ask no questions, they don't want to talk. And I understand, because y'all know my tongue is twisted. I have a stutter, and I don't like stuttering. When I'm mad, it makes me stutter even more. So I'm not finna, I don't want to talk. I don't want to ask no questions. We not finna do none of that. We just gonna go, we throwing hands and that's it. You know what I'm saying? We throwing hands and that's it. And I feel like that's what this person right here, they don't want to talk. They not trying to get no explanation out of nobody. They throwing hands and that's it. And they justify it. Because this is somebody that is affecting their life. Not only are they affecting their life because they're not able to do what they want to do. There's somebody that don't want to be controlled. They can't do what they want to do. But on top of that, they are affecting other people around them. This is friends and family. If it's a friend group, the friends, it's all kind of crazy stuff happening to the friends. It's a family, crazy stuff happening within the family. All kind of collision and all kind of calamity happening. If it's a situation where this person keep trying and trying and trying to see you, it could cause them to end up, you know what I'm saying, going in jail, because that's the only thing that would have separated them from you that day. It could be a situation where they end up in a hospital, because that's the only reason, that's the only way they would have been separated from you that day. It could be, I just feel like this is a situation where somebody, the spell that they have put up on this couple is causing more problems than it is solving anything. And it would have been better off if they would have left it alone. They should have left it alone. You know what I'm saying? If it's meant for y'all to be together, it's meant for y'all to be together. And if it's not, it's not. And you know what I'm saying? The relationship will run its course on its own. Ain't no need for them to interfere with it. This somebody that was sticking their nose somewhere it shouldn't have been. And that's just what it is. And that's real. This somebody that was worried about something they shouldn't have been worried about. They were too concerned, and now they cause all kind of calamity. And what they don't want to happen is they don't want it to be to a situation because they just refuse to take that up out the freezer, and they refuse. Somebody really did do a freezer. I feel that, so like God is showing me that somebody put a freezer spell on somebody's relationship. God said, if you don't take that mess out the freezer and you don't pull it apart, let it melt, pull it apart, and throw it in a trash can, burn it, whatever it is you got to do. God said the only way that we already know, the only way that theft is going to fall apart is if the person that created it is out of here. Okay? That's the only way that it's going to fall apart. If the person that created is out of here. And then somebody going to come and they going to remove it out of there. It's going to melt and the spell will be broken. God said he going to get that spell broken one way or not or another. It got to go. Because this is causing more problems than anything. It would have made more sense for you to just let this person know that you don't like that person and you don't want them around you, and you know what I'm saying, and that is just that. And they take it how they take it, regardless if they say, you know what, I understand you don't like them, so I'm not gonna deal with them no more. Or if it's a situation where they say, you know what, I understand you don't like them, so I'm not gonna bring them around you no more, and they could carry on dealing with you. Because some people do that. Some people get married to people. And you know what I'm saying? They are unliked by friends, unliked by family, unliked by this, unliked by that. And they just simply don't go around them and don't invite them to their house. And that's just what it is. If you know what I'm saying, if you hate somebody, or you have hate in your heart for somebody to such an extent that you are willing to allow your relationship with whoever this person is to fall apart behind it, that's your business. I know me personally, I have never put myself in a position to where I'm so obsessed with, you know what I'm saying, with hating somebody. I can dislike somebody. You don't have to like everybody. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. But you gotta at least be a grown up. You can't be a grown up and be around them for a couple hours and then they go home and you go home and y'all have to see each other again for months. Like, what's really going on? That's the message. That is the message. That is the message. That is the message. Ooh, baby, whoever this person is, they finna be under fire. Let me show y'all. Like, seriously, this is sitting in front of me. They finna be under fire. And it's like on the count of three. Y'all see that? On the count of three. Somebody about to be under fire. On fire. They might be on their way to the flames of fire. But this somebody, God said they are going, like, baby, ooh, and go on the count of three. And I think that's the only one that I had, because I like reading the little words on the sauce packets when I'm putting them on my taco. That's the only one I had that said on the count of three. And it's sitting right here. It was left over. Got to be more careful. Baby, baby, baby. And you know, see, I don't judge nobody. You do whatever you want to do. But you have to understand that the things that we do in this world have consequences. And a lot of people don't realize that when they sit around doing witchcraft and they doing spells and they doing this, that, and the third, there are consequences to everything that you do. And if you think you know what I'm saying, that you big and bad and you can do whatever you want to, and you gonna, you know what I'm saying, overcome everybody, and you gonna be able to do this, and you can knock this person down, you gonna knock that person down, baby, you gonna eventually meet somebody that is covered by God to such an extent that whatever it is you trying to put on them ain't gonna do nothing but backfire on you. Regardless, just how this spell right here, this is not affecting a person it's supposed to be affecting in any shape, form, or fashion. It is affecting whoever created the spell and the people around them. It's a shame, baby. But anyways, that's the message, y'all. Baby, that's the message. And you know, whoever this is for, you just carry on doing your thing. But God said this person, whoever this person's spouse is, they taking names and they not asking no questions. It's not gonna be a situation where they gonna be asking questions before they know. It's gonna be throwing hands and asking questions later. And that's the message. I'm thinking like on what was I was watching the Griselda movie, and how she had somebody, and they beat them up real bad, and then they started asking questions. They didn't ask questions before. Nah, they put their foot in this person, and then they ask questions. This is what this person is gonna be on. They not trying, like, they just sick of it. They sick of it. Anyways, that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.